Hello everyone, I'm Matt Zeiders, the principal at Jackson High School, and I'm so excited to welcome you all back for another great school year. As you get back into the building, it's important for you to understand your rights and responsibilities as a student at Jackson High School. Please pay attention over the next few minutes as our students lead the way in reviewing a few important parts of our student handbook.
Welcome
to
Jackson
High
School.
Why are the handbook in this video important?
You need to know your rights as a student.
With rights come responsibilities.
You need to understand both yours and the school's responsibilities.
Knowing your rights and responsibilities will set you up for a successful career here at JHS.
All students have the right to an education.
The right to learn.
To be treated politely and fairly.
To be treated with respect.
To bring complaints or concerns to your school principal or staff.
To be told in person and in writing the reason for any disciplinary decisions.
To tell your side of the story. To feel safe at school without fear or worry.
Attend school daily, be prepared for class, and complete assignments.
Help create a safe learning environment by holding classmates accountable with positive peer pressure.
Respect yourself, others, teachers, administrators, and visitors to the building.
Know and follow school rules and instructions. Accept responsibility for our actions.
But the school also has responsibilities.
To keep everyone safe.
To provide everyone with an equitable and accessible education.
Just like your parents, we have the right to enforce certain guardrails to keep you and everyone else in the building safe.
Create a safe learning environment that is free of distraction.
Bullying and harassment.
Intolerance and discrimination.
Violence and intimidation.
And hazing.
To protect the privacy and the rights of students.
JHS is not an open campus.
When you enter the building, it becomes the school's responsibility to keep you safe.
In order to leave the building, you must have parent permission.
Obtain and submit parent permission for early dismissals.
Sign out and in of the attendance office so we have record of when you were here.
If you are caught cutting class and leaving the school without signing out or without parent knowledge or permission, this will result in consequences.
It is important to stay out of the hallways unnecessarily. Students must report to their scheduled classes on time.
When using the restroom, make sure you're never entering the same stall with another individual. Never put yourself in a position where people cannot guarantee you are not doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Being in the same restroom stall with another person, regardless of gender or sex, will result in consequences. We have no tolerance for fighting here at JHS. Fighting will result in suspension, which goes on your permanent record. Try to defuse a situation or walk away, and then report the incident. It is never worth it.
Parking and driving here at JHS is a privilege. All vehicles are subject to search, and privileges may be suspended or revoked. All cars must be registered with Mr. Gagliardi, and permits must be displayed on your rearview mirror and clearly visible to security. Permits must be purchased by Friday, August 26th. We do have designated parking here for students. We ask that you please stay away from guest and parking area located here. All student tags will be color-coded for assigned parking. If you have a purple tag, please park by the soccer track stadium parking. Here. Students with a red tag are asked to park next to or behind Aux Gym 2. Here, 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 and here. Remember to use caution while driving. 20-mile-per-hour speed limit, and always remember that pedestrians have the right of way.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Mazzio. I'm in the front office. If you guys are wondering how to get a parking pass, your parents will be filling out first day forms. At the very end of the first day forms is the information for your parking pass. Once you're done with your filling out the information for your parking pass, you go to Mr. Gagliardi and give him your $24 check. Thank you.
Please get a pass from your teacher to use the TLC during study hall.
Report directly to the TLC to sign in. Don't go to study hall.
You may use the TLC during lunch with permission from Miss Conti.
Students are also encouraged to use the TLC before and after school.
Students with early dismissal or late arrival are allowed to use the TLC during their free time.
If your parents sign off on your first day forms, you are allowed to self-administer over-the-counter medication.
Oh, I have a headache.
You want an ibuprofen?
Whoa!
You can't distribute medication to anyone. You can only take it yourself.
Prescription medications have to be brought in by a parent or guardian. Students are not permitted to do that. Once they're brought in by that parent with the doctor's order, we count them. The parents sign that that's what they gave us. We sign. Then the students come down at the designated time to take those prescription meds by one of us staff members. And then we send you back to class.
If you have lunch, you are to stay in the commons.
You may only use the commons bathroom during lunch.
Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
If you are found outside of the commons without a pass, that will be considered cutting class.
First offense is a 2-hour extended detention on Friday.
Filming or taking pictures with your phone is strictly prohibited when
It's not school related. You do not have permission from the person you are filming. You are using the footage to cyberbully.
You are in a place where privacy is expected.
When it comes to food in classrooms and hallways, students may eat their breakfast in classrooms during 0 and 1st periods only. Students may not leave class to get breakfast. Students are not permitted to carry food and or drinks out of the cafeteria, commons, or locker rooms. This is in accordance with Stark County Health Department regulations, and it's in order to protect students with allergies and maintain cleanliness. Therefore, no food or beverages are permitted in classrooms or the hallways after 0 and 1st period unless administrative permission is given. Water in a clear plastic container is acceptable.
JHS, let's be very mindful of our social media usage this year. It can take 15 years to build a reputation and only one tweet or post to destroy it. You should always assume that everything you post is a public record, and that your parents, grandparents, and anyone you have ever loved or respected will read your exact words. Think before you post. Never assume private chats are private. Do not post something that will impact your 30-year-old professional self. Ask yourself these questions before you post. Do you lift people up, or am I about to tear them down? Do you fill people's buckets or empty them? Be the best version of yourself and be kind.
Hello again, everyone. That wraps up our review of the Student Handbook. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to ask a staff member so that we can point you in the right direction. Our hope for you is that you have the best possible experience at Jackson High School. Remember your rights and responsibilities, and also remember to respect your classmates, respect our school staff, respect yourselves, and respect the purple and gold. Have your best year yet, and go Bears.